Hello, so this is on values. How would you define your values? Before you answer this question, you need to know what general values are. Your values are the things that you believe are important in the way you live your life and work. They should determine your priorities, and deep down, they're probably the measures you use to tell if your life is turning out the way you want it. When the things that you do and the way you behave match your values, life is usually good. You're satisfied and content. But when these things don't align with your, personal values, that's when things feel wrong. This can be a real source of unhappiness. This is why making a conscious effort to identify your values is so important. So, how values help you? Values exist whether you recognize them or not. Life can be much easier when you acknowledge your values and when you make plans and decisions that honor them. If you value family, but you have to work 70-hour weeks in your job, will you feel internally stressed and you in conflict? And you don't value competition and you work in a highly competitive sales environment, are you likely to be satisfied with your job? In these types of situations, understanding your values can really help. When you know your values, you can use them to make decisions about how you live your life and how you can answer questions like these. So, what job should I pursue? Should I accept this promotion? Should I start my own business? Should I comprise or be firm with my positions? Should I follow traditions or travel down a new path? So take the time to understand the real priorities in your life, and you'll be able to determine the best direction for you and your life goals. Values are usually fairly stable, yet they don't have strict limits or boundaries. Also, as you move through life, your values may change. For example, when you start a new career, success measured by money and status might be the top priority. But after you have a family, work-life balance may be what you value more. As your definition of success changes, so does your personal values. This is why keeping in touch with your values is a lifelong exercise. It's not something you do once and then you're done. You should continuously revisit this, especially if you start to feel unbalanced and can't quite figure out why. So defining your values. When you define your values, your personal values, you discover what's truly important to you. A good way of starting to do this is to look back at your life, to identify when you felt really good and really confident that you were making good choices. So step one, identify the times when you were the happiest. Find examples from both your career and personal life. This will ensure some balance in your answers. So, what were you doing? Were you with other people and who? And what other factors contributed to your happiness in that situation? So step two, identify the times when you were the most proud. Use examples of your career and personal life. Why were you proud? Did other people share your pride? And if so, who? What other factors contributed to your feeling of pride? Step three, identify the times when you were the most fulfilled and satisfied. Again, use both work and personal examples. What need or desire was filled, how and why did the experience give your life meaning, what other factors contributed to your feelings of fulfillment. Step four, determine your top values based on your experiences of happiness, pride, and fulfillment. Why is each experience truly important and memorable? There's a huge list of some values that someone could have, which I might go through the whole list, so this might take some time. And it says that choose 10 things from the list, not necessarily in any order. So accountability, accuracy, achievement, adventurousness, ambition, assertiveness, balance, being the best, belonging, boldness, calmness, carefulness, challenge, cheerfulness, clear-mindedness, commitment, community, compassion, competitiveness, consistency, contentment, continuous improvement, contribution, control, cooperation, correctness, courtesy, creativity, curiosity, decisiveness, dependability, determination, devoutness, diligence, discipline, discreteness, diversity, dynamism, economy, effectiveness, efficiency, elegancy, empathy, enjoyment, enthusiasm, um, equality. Let's see, gotta go back to the top. Excellence, excitement, exploration, expressiveness, fairness, faith, family orientedness, fitness, fluency, focus, freedom, fun, generosity, goodness, grace, growth, happiness, hard work, health, helping society, honesty, honor, humility, independence, ingenuity, inner harmony, inquisitiveness, insightfulness, intelligence, intellectual status, institution, intuition, joy, justice, leadership, legacy, love, loyalty, making a difference, mastery, merit, openness, order, originally, patriotism. Oh, well, there's more. Perfection, positivity, practicality, preparedness, professionalism, reliability, resourcefulness, restraint, result-oriented, rigor, security, self-actualization, self-control, selflessness, self-reliance, sensitivity, serenity, service, simplicity, soundness, speed, spontaneity, stability, strategic, strength, structure, success, support, teamwork, temperance, thankfulness, thoroughness, thoughtfulness, timelessness, tolerance, unity, uniqueness, understanding, usefulness, vision, and vitality. So based off of this list, what I read as my top 10 values were balance, community, diversity, equality, growth, health, teamwork, support, uniqueness, and unity. Those were in order. Those are just based off in alphabetical order. So step 5, prioritize your top values. This step is probably the most difficult because you have to look deep inside yourself. It's also the most important step because when making a decision, you'll have to choose between solutions that may satisfy different values. So write down your top values, not in any particular order. Look at the first 2 values, ask yourself, if I could satisfy only one of these things, what would I choose? It might help to visualize a situation in which you would have to make a choice between the 2. For example, if you compare the values of service and stability, imagine that you must decide whether to sell your house and move to another country, to do valuable foreign aid work, or keep your house and volunteer to charitable work closer to home. Keep working through the list by comparing each value. So it took me a long time for me to figure this one out because I've been doing this as for this channel. It's actually me doing the work and learning it myself. So the value I put it in is I put first growth, second was health, third is balance, fourth is community, fifth is equality, 6 support, 7 diversity, 8 unity, 9 uniqueness, and then I'd put 10 as teamwork. And then finally, step 6, reaffirm your values. Check your top priority values and make sure that they fit with your life and your vision for yourself. Do these values make you feel good about yourself? Are you proud of your top 3? Would you be comfortable and proud of to tell your values to people who you respect? Do these values represent things you would support even if your choice isn't popular and it puts you into the minority? When you consider your values in decision making, you can be sure to keep your sense of integrity and what you know is right and approach decisions with confidence and clarity. You'll also know that what you're doing is best for your current and future happiness and satisfaction. Making value-based choices may not always be easy. However, making a choice that you know is right is a lot less difficult in the long run. So that's really it I have on values. Actually, it was a fun little exercise for me because, well, my values have changed over the years. So thank you for watching.